Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Heartsbyram 4 as we are playing with the United Kingdom and we're having a Monday episode, guys. Very rarely have these anymore. I'm doing me working all day on Sunday. So let's get it started. We didn't get as far as I would have liked last episode. I think we only got like 6 months or something like that, 6 or 7 months, which is unfortunate because I really want to make some progress to getting towards this war here. But we had so much stuff just popping up and things that we're dealing with. So yeah, I feel like it was okay, but yeah, I could have done better in progress. So we do need to change up our conscription laws because right now we just can't build any units. So this is imperative. Civilian economy is killing us too. Holy shit, yeah, that is actually really bad. Damn, I really want to train troops up, but man, this is also impacting fuel gain. I had no idea that does impact fuel gain. So, and we can change up really easily too. Can't change up to war economy because our war support is so low. Yeah, we can't really change up to any of these actually. Yeah, our war support's just too low. All right, so that's not really an option. Can we change up to the? You know what? We can't do anything here because our war support is so damn low. Okay then. Well, that controls that. Can't get any of those. What about here? Is there anything that we can do here? Let's just take a look. You know, obviously fascism's okay, so we're not going to get that. This would get us a little bit of political power gain, but it's not worth getting at this moment. War industrialist, always helpful. The Princess of Terror, Mary Sophia Allen, she will get us more non-core manpower, so that's helpful. And is there, I think these are communist. Yeah, so you can't get any of these. They're all communist or Democratic or King's Party or whatever. So yeah, nothing here that's like screaming out to me that we absolutely want to get like really early. You know, we still have a little while to 1940 for the ship designer. But we will want that one by then. Another tank designer would be helpful. And then getting a theorist would be really nice to get early on too. We already talked about getting the strategic destruction doctrine, but again, that costs 250 political power, so really it's not the best thing to get. I guess we should go ahead and get the tank designer then. Yeah, so we can get that medium tank, or excuse me, that light tank division research, that new one, the new equipment. So yeah, we'll get that. It's a bummer that we can't get these changed. Does this change up war support at all? It does, by plus 6%. But yeah, I'm not willing to wait that long. Let's get this. It's fine. That's what we'll do the next political power. Could have saved up though, and so that way we could have changed both laws. If we could. I mean, change that up to... Yeah, you could change that once it gets to 10%. This requires 20%. We wanted to go that high initially. We'd probably just go limited for right now. And then, because it's 300 political power. But this one, we want to go as high as we possibly can. But yeah, you can't even go to early mobilization without the 15%. So yeah, we wouldn't be able to do anything anyway. The only thing we're going to be able to change up to is limited, which is fine, I suppose. We'll get the prepared defense. The next one after this, we'll get the grand assault. Let's go and continue down these. And then after that, we'll probably start working on some other stuff. I think that's far enough down. I usually like trying to get to where you get to that choice. And then, and that's good for now, and we have other things we need to get because we're getting to 1939 here. So these guys are now done training. Excellent. So now they're done training, we can put the ships back, and that'll save us some fuel. Not the ships being back; they didn't cost any fuel, but the planes not training. We'll go ahead and take a look at all the other fleets and see if they're done as well. And just about, we got one more. There we go. All right, so let's put them back in. Although let's stop them training first. Although I think they would have stopped training on their own because of not being able to train while the ship's at port. All right, last one here, and let's get them stopped because yeah, they are all done. Bring them back in Singapore, guys. All right, so that'll save us a lot of fuel, hopefully, anyways. And South Africa proclaims independence. So South Africa did. That's not surprising at all. Australia seeks distance from Commonwealth. We knew that's the route we were having them go, though they're actually 40% fascist here. But yeah, I could have swore we had them going. Let me just see here. Support the policy of appeasement. Okay, so yeah, this does take them down the democratic route, and they have left. So we'll see how long that lasts. So no longer is South Africa in the Commonwealth. We're going to see probably everybody eventually leaving. And yeah, okay, cleared independence. Got it. Double notified us there. Did we finish our focus up? We did not. So this here will allow us to declare war on Ireland, and we'll get them conquered. You don't really get much from that. And Australia declared independence as well. Okay, we knew that they were both going that route. We set them up to do that. This gives us 4 steel and maybe a few factories. I don't know exactly what they have factory-wise. 7 factories, 3 dockyards, 11 civilian factories. So it's helpful. Gives us a little bit something, something. And, oh, Canada proclaimed independence. They weren't supposed to proclaim independence. It's kind of a shame, because they are fascist. They would join the faction, though. So we could go ahead and invite them in. And I guess that's what we'll do. They'll just be independent. That's fine. I'm okay with that. If you want to be independent, whatever. And we won't, like, go conquer them or anything like that. Alright, so they are now in the faction. We'll have to see what they do. I hope they don't declare war on America early on here. So India proclaimed independence as well. Yeah, we knew that this was going to happen. We didn't do that one. And so yeah, they're independent now. And I'm just hoping that... See, Australia actually wasn't set up to go independent. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, we did not set up. It was New Zealand who was supposed to go independent. Alright, so they'll eventually go fascist, but they are taking a while to go down that route. They'll eventually go fascist and we'll invite them to the faction, but we're losing them as puppets. Dominions, I should say. Something to consider, but not at all surprising. So I think that gives us war goals against them, though. Like if we wanted to force them back into the faction, or force them back into our control. Maybe not. Doesn't look like we do. Okay. I thought it would. Maybe it's those focuses. I would assume it's the focuses that give that to you. Alright, so let's go and get the torpedoes improved. Would love if we had the experience, but we don't. I'm not going to wait for it. And we could have also have gotten the... Let me just take a look. Maybe we should do that. Convoy escorts. Get an encryption, then we'll get decryption. You know what? That's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and instead go for the tanks, the Matildas, since we did just get that research bonus for them. I had been waiting on that. So we got these guys available. Let's go ahead and put them into the Purple Army here, and let's move them to go protect a port. Move over here. All right. Got convoy escorts knocked out. Fantastico. And yeah, we're just going to continue down these for right now. Let's see. We can do the submarines. Something for our heavier ships. Carry sub-detection, escort efficiency. Let's go ahead and start getting something for the heavier ships. Let's get the battle fleet concentration. And we also have free military factories available. So let's go ahead and get that assigned, probably to planes, I would assume. Yeah, let's do more naval bombers. Let's take a look at our planes. We still have planes training up over here. And I want to make sure none of these guys are training. Yeah, okay. Then we'll take a look at them. They're still training. And we'll get another naval bomber air wing as well. Train it up. And voila. All right. So we have the war goal against Ireland in 2 days, and that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to declare war on Ireland, get them conquered. Hope they don't join any factions. World tension's only 7%, so yeah, there's not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna cause any issues, I don't think. Oops, I thought it was plain. It's not. All right, so we have knocked that out. We need to go ahead and pick a new focus and then go to war, man. All right, and we don't have very high war support either. War support's pretty garbage, actually. Okay, so we got the BSA company, which would be great to get. That would be another good one. But again, I really want to get where we can declare some wars here, so we kind of have to go down this route right now, I think, if we want to get those early wars. So appeal to Imperial Loyalists would help with that. Unlocks appeal to Imperial Loyalists decision, allowing for the instigation of pro-British civil wars in former dominions. Oh yes, okay, I remember that. We saw that in... God, what campaign was that? I don't know. The last campaign we had the British go into a monarchy. I think the... You know what? We did that in 2. We did it in the Dutch and the American campaigns. So yeah, we saw that. They had those civil wars there, and that's kind of cool. So yeah, eventually we want to do that. So let's do the appeal to Imperial Loyalists. We won't take those decisions yet, but I want to, get that 6% war support increase, and then of course the generate war goal tension limit as well would be helpful. As far as Spain, I think I know what I'm going to do now. We're not going to get coerce Spain yet because I want to wait because although it does increase it for quite some time, that's 1,095 days. Yeah, that actually would be helpful to get early, huh? I think we're going to do that. We can just build on the rock if need be. I'm going to try really hard to get them over to Fascist, guys, because that was all part of the plan, is that they would be Fascist. So that was going to be our other ally. Otherwise, we don't really have too many allies. So I think we will go ahead and do that. I'd like to not have to conquer Spain, so we'll try and make that happen. And that really kind of puts a lot of support in the communist sector, with them having France and the Soviet Union in Europe, and then you gave them Spain too, and then I think they have a couple other, Yugoslavia, a couple other countries. So yeah, we'll go for that one. But first, let's go and get the Spain one. Let's start working on that. Start flipping them before we end up at war with them, and then we'll get those decisions. Oh yes, and we can declare war on Ireland now. So let's go and declare war. And do we want to call our allies? We don't want to call our allies. We got this. So let's go and declare war on them. And they actually have quite a few troops here. We might not have enough to get it done, in fact. So we may need to bring more divisions over there. Luckily, we have them here. I didn't really think about how many divisions they had there. So we'll just bring... we'll get 15 in there. And maybe we'll let them attack us first. Yeah, let them attack us. Let's just bring this down. Exhaust themselves on an attack. And Italy wants to send volunteers. We will accept that. All right, that'll be helpful. And what do we have here? Industrial land appropriation, which we are not interested in doing at the moment. Our war support is just garbage, man. That's crazy how bad war support is. Okay, these guys will get here in January 6th. All right, and we're also sending more divisions of our own. And you know what? We should probably get a fleet over here to help. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't think they have any ships. You know what? I could be wrong here. Let's just take a look and see if they have any ships. Do I need to have anything out there? Patrolling. Looks like they do not have any ships, so we don't need to patrol or anything. We'll just use a fleet that we've already set up for this purpose. We'll go ahead and use these guys here. It shouldn't be too costly moving them around because it's only 5 heavy cruisers. And then we'll just move them over to... Let's move them over here. They'll provide the bonus when we do an attack there. We also have some ships here that are ready to get moved. And these guys into this one. And I would like to take a look and see if they're not done. Okay. Okay, excellent. So yeah, just let them do that attack there. Exhaust themselves. They're going to leave here. We'll put the tank in there and try and get Dublin under our control. Move the tank real quick. Yeah. Go, go, go. Magical tank. All right, so he's going to move in there. And just go and push forward here. And just move some of these guys around here. Yes, sir. Let's move this cav division over here as well. And we'll need to keep one guy there then, in that case. Alright, we're getting some more divisions though. I should have gave myself some planes. That would have been helpful. I'm not even taking them very seriously. But yeah, why would we not give ourselves a little bit of support here? So we'll give ourselves some fighter support. And I don't know if we want to fly too much overhead. They can't possibly have very many planes. So yeah, I don't want to fly too much overhead, mainly because I'm worried about fuel. They still have, you know, fuel concerns. So we want them to do close air support, and then the fighters, which I sent here, to do air superiority. So that'll help a lot, guys. Yeah, that should help a good deal. Give us little bonuses here. They are moving there, but I think we should get there first. 13 hours and 5 hours. Oh, they actually are going to get there first. All right, we're going to have to attack them then. Make sure they don't beat us there. And they did lock us down. All right, well, that's a shame. So we need to hurry up and get this defense done. I don't know if he'll be able to win now. All right, so yeah, definitely winning there. And yeah, they're not going to be able to win here much longer. And Shadow Scheme factories taken in use. So once we went to war, we did get those 4 military factories. So that's really helpful. I don't know why we didn't get a notification about those. Interesting. Okay, maybe I don't understand exactly what the decision does, which is, wouldn't be surprising. And then let me just double check and make sure those guys aren't trained needlessly. All right, so yeah, the Ireland War should go fairly quick. Shouldn't be too challenging, guys. They do have more divisions than I was expecting. We did get that guy there in time. Excellent. Now let's just go ahead and cut him off. And I do have to worry about them taking that from us. But we're getting more troops over to them. So that division we should be able to get destroyed. Getting these guys coming over here. Hopefully they don't get there before us, which it does look like they would. What we're going to want to do is go ahead and launch an attack there with a couple divisions. Just grab a couple of these guys up, throw an attack over that way. And then let's just start pushing forward here. Let them continue their attack there. But yeah, I just want to have the tank kind of race back there. Let's see if we can't get like some divisions cut off here. Attack that guy first. Support there. Have this guy attack here. Should be able to get some wins there. And I think that's the factories that we just got from that shadow scheme. It just took a little while to register. I was kind of being impatient, I suppose. Alright, so more fighters. And just more planes in general is really what I want right now. And I think we're still good on resources as well. Alright, so tanks moving over that way. This guy here. Let's get the cav unit moving over here. And we'll just take this one division to try and destroy that one in Dublin. Alright. So I should be able to get this completed pretty quick. We're still waiting on the Italians to get here. It's 6th of January. And they'll be helpful to get it done quicker. And we have more military factories and dockyards that we seized from the Irish. Alright, so let's put the... I know that there's still a ship I'm waiting to do. I think it's the miners. We want to get those constructing soon. And I'm only going to assign like 1 or 2 dockyards to them. So you know what? It's absolutely fine to go ahead and start building them now. Let's put them down here at the bottom. And yeah, just 1 dockyard assigned to them. And then we'll just get the rest of the dockyards assigned to other ships that we need more. Like our cruisers and destroyers. Alright, so that looks good. We're doing all right on convoys, not too bad on convoys, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. How long till these guys get done? That is pretty long, so we'll give them two dockyards, or then whenever we get the next dockyard. We have military factories to get assigned to, so let's go and place these into... I mean, we're doing okay on these planes, but let's go and put a couple more onto them. Get them building a little bit quicker. Alright, so this guy, he can... I don't know why he moved from there. Let's go ahead and have him... Well, it doesn't really matter. You can just race across the country this way. Make sure nobody else comes over here. Should be a pretty efficient, easy win, guys. Alright, so sending 1 more division over there would be helpful. That guy's already attacking over there. And then let's lock these guys here down. We'll send both. Alright, let's have this guy go here instead. Don't have to fight anybody over here. And then that CAD division will go wrap that area up. And let's have him attack over that way. Alright. So Dublin should be ours soon, which that might end up winning the war. Finishing up. And then this guy here is going to be assigned to this. And I'm just going to have him wrap this territory up for us.
Move out.
Alright. So, again, we gained a little bit from this Irish war. It's not a ton. Oops. But there we go. So the Italians arrived right when we finished up. Awesome. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and annex all that. And here we go. Lovely. And we got all their equipment too. It looks like they had a good chunk of equipment. All right, so that's gonna be really helpful to have. And then our military factories that we just got, we need to get these assigned as well. And again, I think we're just gonna keep on concentrating on planes. We're still waiting on getting the new tanks, the Matildas, and then we're gonna want to put some factories into tanks to get newer tanks. But you just don't have any goddamn manpower, man. Manpower's in a terrible position. All right, let's go into fighters with one of those and into close air support with the other one. All right, so these troops, I guess what we're gonna do is let's go ahead and attempt to, it's this army here, to attempt to move them over to, you know what, let me take a look at if there's anything else as far as, free war goals that we could easily do. I think that Ireland's the only one, really, so we have to tick it down. So, you know what, we won't send them to Iraq just yet. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just move them over here for right now. And some of these guys are actually gonna have to go there and then over here. There we go. All right, so all of Ireland is in our hands. We got the goodies from that. And this guy here is still stuck on his orders. Let's have him go over to here, or just over there, and then back over to here. So yeah, I won't move my troops, guys. We can move these guys now. I didn't even use them hardly. I could have used them and double them. We didn't get any bonus there. And then the planes. Yeah, we don't want these flying overhead any longer. So let's go ahead and stop them. And in fact, might as well go ahead and move them all back home. Gained a little bit of experience, I guess. All right. And then we'll just have them all assigned here to Southern England. Just so I don't have them flying overhead in Ireland when the war starts because I'm not paying attention, which definitely could happen, guys, as you already know. So, yeah, no large ships training up here. We did get a submarine done. Let's get him assigned. We're going to want to put some of those level 2 submarines around the world, more than likely. So we don't just have like level submarines in the Pacific and Mediterranean theaters. So we'll want to put some of those over there. We'll do that soon. Oops, I didn't realize we're on speed 3. But yeah, I just want to make some damn progress, man, because we just hit 1939. We got encryption. We already have decryption knocked out as well. So we're in 1939. So we want to go ahead and start working on 1939 techs. Let's start getting work these industrial techs here. Let's get concentrated industry 3 first. Let our dockyards build a little bit faster. This can be pretty helpful for those trying to get our navy built up. All right. So the goal is to just get as far in 1939 as I can. I don't want to record too much longer today here on Saturday, because this is like the only day I get to hang out with my kids on the school week, because, you know, they get home from school, and, you know, let me get this assigned before I go talking. Yeah, there's not really anything we need but planes, really. That's what it comes down to, so we'll just keep putting into planes. And we are finally having trouble with aluminum. Okay, I was wondering when that was going to happen, and we are also using factories repair, which we don't want to do. Let's build over here and get the aluminum that we know we're going to need. In fact, let's just take it all the way up. Why wouldn't we? So that's one area where we can get a lot of resources here. If there's any other, I know there's some here as well if we need steel. We're not sure on steel yet, so I don't think we will. Look at that. Well, let's take a look and see how far we are on. No, we're absolutely good on steel. So we don't need to build that up right now. And I suppose we can go ahead and start getting. Let's get some fortifications here since we decided we're not going that route. And yeah, we are definitely at threat of you know, the Spanish or anybody else invading here, causing us problems. So, because I don't think there's any way to. Let me just double check on that. I don't think there's any way to any national focuses, I should say, that secure. No, there's only that one that fortifies the rock. Okay, so yeah, we have to build them ourselves, and because I don't expect them to go to war early, but just we don't want to lose this. So due to that, let's go ahead and get some forts. We already have 2 coastal forts there. Okay, I didn't realize that. Let's do land forts then. That's where the main threat's going to be. Let's go all the way up to level 5 here, guys. I think that's going to be pretty important. So go up to level 5. We'll just wait for coastal forts. Just to make sure we secure Gibraltar. Don't want any problems there. I don't want to lose it. Now, we will have to conquer across here if we go to war with Spain and require like a naval invasion or something. But we'll cross that path when we get there. Obviously, at this point, we're just trying to make some progress and keep shit building. So I'm not going to trade for the 2 aluminum, but if we end up putting another factory, which I don't know why we wouldn't, put it into planes. Yeah, if we're going to put this into planes, then it probably would be wise to go ahead and trade for some. Let's get another one going to close air support. And then we will trade for some aluminum until we get that built, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. And we're just going to go ahead and trade with. I'm looking for somebody to trade with that's friendly. I don't want to trade with the British Malaya because I don't want them going free. The Netherlands look like they did something here. We'll take a look at them real quick. But first, trade. We'll trade with the Italians. They can use all the help they can get, I'm sure. So yeah, they went fascist already. Excellent. They're not willing to go into the faction at this point. They need world tension at 100% for whatever reason. Must be something they have. Okay. But yeah, they're fascist now. Excellent. Just look at what everybody's doing. The Germans might end up wanting to go to war with the communists first. That's the way it seems anyway. And New Zealand proclaimed independence. Not surprised. Again, we could have took that focus to avoid all that. But you know what? I'm fine with them going independent, guys. It doesn't bother me at all. if they go independent. As long as we keep British Malaya, that's the one I really want to keep in our hands here. And you know what? It probably would be wise to... We're going to go ahead and start boosting their party popularity here. I think that'd be smart. And yes, New Zealand declared independence. Most of these we set up to go independent anyway. It's kind of Australia and Canada going independence a little bit, you know, not quite what I wanted, but it's fine as long as they're in the faction. Australia won't, will once they're fascist. As of right now, they're not. So we got the coerced Spain, so they're going to start going fascist now. And what did we? I think we said we were going to do appeal to the Imperial Loyalists next, so that's what we'll do. Although, let me just take a look and see what's this one here. Yeah, you know what's fine. Let's go for that one. All right, and France is welcomed into the Comintern. So France is now in the Comintern as we expected them, though they could have started their own communist faction. That happens. Ooh, that's going to oil nationalize because remember they are fully communist now. So they nationalized the oil here, which we had a part of that, and that is actually going to hurt our oil supplies as well. So we can say it's fate, and there's nothing we can do about it, and we'll lose political power. We will embargo trade with Mexico until they come to their senses, and then we'll have lower trade relations with them. Our options are limited, and force of arms must be considered. So that'll give us the ability to attack them. But yeah, we're not going to do that. They'll just join the Comintern. We're just going to say we'll embargo them, and nothing else we can do about it. So that's going to hurt our oil a bit. And we no longer need to trade for this, so I guess that works out fine. We must have just finished constructing infrastructure over there in South America. So let's trade for more oil then. I think we have... Yeah, we're just going to kind of keep these guys balanced, these two. You know what? Romania needs it more. Because they are... they should be going fascist soon. They haven't yet. But yeah, I expect that they'll have troubles with the Soviets. Of course, Yugoslavia is already fascist. These guys are still moving to get the Austrians under their control. I think we had the Czechs set up to go democratic, if I'm not mistaken. So Germans and the Czechs shouldn't go to war with each other, I would assume. And is there anybody else we can look at here? We do have military factories, and we have some political power to spend, so we'll go ahead and take care of that. Let's get the military factories assigned first, which is going to be more into fighters. I really want a good fighter raptor. So what is the decision that we have available here? Just take a look. Institute press censorship. Okay. Let's go ahead and modify our government instead. So we can change up the population, the conscription, I should say, and we definitely want to do that so that we can build some troops up. We didn't get a lot of army experience from that war, unfortunately. Yeah, it's kind of a shame, but we are going to use it for, well, there's a lot of stuff that we need to get here. We could get some artillery into these guys so they're not as garbagey. So I suppose we could do that. And I guess that's what we'll do. I eventually would like to go up to 40 combat with for infantry divisions, but I don't know when the hell that's going to be. Obviously, we're not going to have experience for some time. So yeah, let's go ahead and... I think we can just change them like this for right now. And yeah, that's fine. And that'll be 5 experience. Give us a bit of infantry equipment back, a bit of manpower back, and then obviously just increase them drastically and everything except for defense there, so super helpful. Let's go and save that. We need names for our divisions, guys. Yeah, we need to name those. I don't think, because we got manpower, that shouldn't impact their experience at all. No, we got the manpower back, so yeah, won't impact their experience. These guys did get impacted likely from that conflict. So let's go and get them training up. And it shouldn't take them very long. Yeah, they're already done. Throw them back into the army there. All right, and Yugoslavia now joined the Comintern. So the factions are growing. We'll have to take a look at the faction map at the end of the episode. And we do need to trade for more oil. We're having more oil problems, guys. There we go, that'll fix it. Okay, what are our civilian factories doing? Okay, still working on those fortifications and the infrastructure. We got the Matildas, so we're gonna go ahead and start switching production a little bit, get some tanks here. We are going to want to get all the support for them as well, but there's no point in doing that. We have no experience to add it to them anytime soon, so yeah, I don't see any reason to get those right now. Getting better artillery would be helpful though, so that's one option. I think we still need to get infantry equipment here, so that would be nice to have. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, just taking a look at Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get the infantry equipment. Then maybe we'll get the artillery next. Let's go ahead and switch production up over to the Matildas. And then we're just going to pull. I mean, we have so much infantry equipment right now. We could pull from that. I guess that's what we'll do until we... Oh, you know what? There's no point on doing that because we are, in fact, going to be switching up them soon. So, yeah, it's fine. Let me just see if there's anything else I can pull from. I guess we're just going to have all new military factories go to these. That's fine. Okay. So, fuel. Wonder what's causing that problem. Is it... We do have these guys training. Let's stop that. And that'll be it for over here as well. That's as most of we can put. We have 2,000 planes out there now. That's our entire Air Force at the moment as well. Let's go and get a new fighter air wing. Could have had these guys training already. But I guess there's always fuel to consider. I'll just get like one of each of our main planes. Although naval bombers are... Yeah, there's not enough of them to warrant training those just yet. Alright, let's get them training. And that's one less air wing training. So it should be better up there. Okay, and I assume that they should be... I don't know if they're building up here, building fortifications. It doesn't look like it. They need some damn fortifications there, though, against the Germans. And we have some civilian factories to start building with. We already got the fortifications going here. We really need to start getting radar going. I think we're going to go ahead and do that now, just so that we have it. We're not going to do like all of our radar right now, just a few, you know, in key locations, you know, because it does take time to build radar. So yeah, we're going to want radar here, radar Malta. I don't really want to build it this many radar stations. We could build it here, though. The main reason there is also to keep them from like trying to go independent or anything like that. So we'll build there. We need to get coverage in the North Sea as well. We have coverage down here in the south, but you know, obviously it's not enough. Let's build one more. I said I'm not going to do all the radar building, but I guess we are doing all the radar building. We'll do in Alexandria. And we're just going to focus on radar building, just so we have it done. That's the main thing I'm thinking about. It's just, I'd like to have it completed. So where would be the best place? Probably right here in capital of Scotland. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Okay, so that should be good for right now. I mean, there's other areas where we could build radar, obviously, but that's fine for... Right, it's probably going to take us a while to get all that completed. Appeal to Imperialists. So that did increase our war support up to 20%. So we can now make some other adjustments in our laws. And I don't know where our war goal tension limit is at, but I think we should probably keep on working on that. This gives us annexation war goals to try and bring everybody back into the fold. This gives us those decisions. Okay, I would like to take a look at those decisions real quick. Let's just take a look. Okay, so this is how you do it. Yeah, we'd want to get the Australians to do it if they don't do it themselves. We set them up, though, to go fascist. They're just... Oh, there we go. They're starting to move now. Okay, they're at 17%. Excellent, so they finally started getting that done. Very nice. I wasn't sure what the hell was going on with them. All right, so we can go this way to get that war goal tension limit reduced even further. I think that this one might... No, that doesn't affect it. So there might not be any here except for the Spanish ones that do it. Yeah, there's the Spanish one here, which doesn't seem we can even do that one. Okay, so no reason to try and go that route. Looks like the only option is to go here. Does this just give us war goals? Yeah, it just gives us war goals. Okay, that's fine. I just don't want to be like forced to declare war on them right now. This would be nice as well, having more civilian factories so we could build, and we're yeah, that'd be really good to have since we're building so much stuff right now, trying to build up. So that'd be nice. But you know what? Let's go and get this one, guys. As long as it doesn't, you know, push us into war, which it doesn't seem it does. Okay. Just trying to reduce his tension limit here. We're at 60%, and world tension's at 8%. So yeah, just not able to do anything there. Mexican-Soviet Republic just joined the Comintern. So yeah, the Comintern's getting massive, guys. All the communist nations are starting to join them. And Pakistan just declared war on India. Okay, so that often happens when India goes free, and then they have their little war here. And we no longer have those effects. That was increasing stability, I think. Naval strike tactics. Increase naval mission efficiency. We are in 1939, though. So I think we're going to stop going down the air doctrines. Plus, we are trying to get the doctrine guy. So yeah, it doesn't make sense to go down those any further. Let's instead... we do need the radar stations as well, and we have a bonus for that. 76 days, we can knock that out. But let's get the construction, guys. Trying to build all those radar stations. It'd obviously be better to be able to build them faster. All right, and just going to get all that infrastructure built up here, and that's going to help us with our aluminum production quite a bit. Concentrated Industry 3 has been knocked out. Excellent. And we're going to go ahead and go straight for advanced machine tools. Oh, you know what? Fuel refining would be nice to have too. You know what? Let's do that. We already know that we're going to have some major issues. Major issues with fuel because of our fuel-hungry Air Force and Navy. I mean, this beastie Navy right here is going to be very expensive to keep fueled, unfortunately. Let's put them over there. These guys over here. And do we have any? We do have a light cruiser done, so let's move them over there. All right, so we are in June 1939, guys. I'd like to get, we don't have a lot of time left, but I would like to get to like at least late 1939. And it's the Romanians that don't have the fuel for us any longer. So we'll need to trade with the Venezuelans. And what happened over here? So Germany speaks out against the Soviet Union. Soviets announce large-scale exercises, increasingly hostile German rhetoric. So the Germans and the Soviets are looking like they're gearing up against each other. If that happens right now, Germany stands alone. They're not even in a faction at this point. Though, look at this. Central European Alliance. Let's take a look at who this all involves. I'm curious. So it'll create a faction. If not in factions, it looks like Sweden, Luxembourg, Lithuania, and one other country. I can't see who, though. Okay, interesting. Alright, so they won't stand alone. And then they can try and ask Belgium and Luxembourg to go, and Netherlands won't because, you know, they are, they're fascists. Then they can try and get the Scandinavians into it as well, which I think they'd already have Sweden. That's what it says here. And if we don't know who that extra country is, but yeah, they could get Norway and Denmark in, the Hungarians and the Czechs. All right, so they're gonna be able to build a nice little faction here in Central Europe. That's kind of cool. All right, I'm really excited to see this war start up, guys. So, what is this? Oh, we can abandon the naval treaties finally. It does take a bit of political power, but you know, let's just go and do it, guys. We're done with those naval treaties. That does let the Democrats build more, but that's fine. And the issue is stern warning. American ambassador to our country has today called upon Oswald Mosley to deliver a note from his government. They're watching our continued naval expansion with grave concern and now consider our Navy's destabilizing factor in the region. Should we continue our current program of naval expansion, the note continues, the American government would be forced to consider all possible measures. Ooh, okay. So we can say we'd rather not find out what those measures are. Or we can say a transparent bluff. And they'll get a puppet against, Wurgle against us. Oh, okay. Interesting. And yeah, then they could declare war anytime they wanted. I did not think that was going to be an issue. And I'm not scared. Transparent bluff. Not worried about it. If they declare war on us, they declare war on us. What are they going to do? Just start the naval war kind of soon. But they wouldn't have any allies. I guess that would result in us going to war with the Democrats rather than the communists first. I don't really know who we'll go to war with first. It's just kind of up in the air, honestly. Okay, so those mine ships we don't actually need to train. So I should probably make sure that we don't train them. I mean, I guess it helps with the experience gain, so I suppose we can do that. I just don't want to get them lost in the shuffle. We'll take a look and see if we have... Oh, we got the carrier done. Nice. Oh, because that's where we got those extra dockyards from. So let's go ahead and place these guys in here, get them training, get the carrier training as well. We'll have to set them up. I didn't set the carrier planes up here like I should have done. Okay, so we got a carrier completed. really glad that we got that done before the war started. And that does mean that we're going to want to go ahead and modify these guys here to give them the, what is it, radar station. Yeah, radar here. Aren't we currently, no, we're not researching it. Okay, so we're going to save this, the illustrious 2B. I don't think there's anything else that we got. No. Just going to save that and get them building. I'm just going to build one, and we will need to get them assigned here, and I need to figure out, did I assign those dockyards to somebody else? Is that what happened? Must be, because yeah, they're not building. Yeah, I must have got those a while ago, and I just didn't realize that that was the carrier that we had gotten. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what happened. So let's go ahead and pull from destroyers, subs, and attack cruisers. Is that enough? That's not enough. We'll pull from subs again. Not too worried about that. All right. So make sure we don't have any larger ships training. We do not. Can we train the... Let's take a look here. Can we have their planes train at the same time that they're training? I think you can. Yeah, that would make sense to go ahead and do. So let's go ahead and also need to set up the air wings to that one that we're building. So we're gonna change this up a bit. Let's go 20 and 40, guys. For this particular air wing, or for this particular carrier, I mean. All right, so that looks pretty good. And then we want to set them up to train. We want them on no retreat. I forgot they're not the regular one. So yeah, they should be training. Yeah, looks like they can train while the carriers train. Okay, good to know. So we want to set this this air wing up, so we don't have to do this again. And we're just gonna do 20 and 40 from here on out with our carriers. And I believe we're gonna have that carrier stay here in the home fleet because yeah, we don't really have very many carriers here yet. We got somebody done training a destroyer. Is it? It's a sub hunter. So let's just put him over there for right now. Okay. So we just have to see what that happens to the Americans. They do have a war goal on us, and I think that's like a permanent war goal as well. Maybe mistaken, but I believe it's a permanent one, or at least one that lasts for years. So it's not going to disappear. So they can use it any time that they want. We'll just have to see what they do. Let's go and continue. Again, this is just really, really important for us. So let's get carrier organization and sortie efficiency. We do have the experience, so yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Get it quicker. Use that naval experience, man. It's what we got all these ships out there training for. We got to bring the Dominions back into the fold. Excellent. And let's see what we want to get next. See if there's anything down here, once again, that will move us towards being able to declare war on who we want. Sun never sets. These are some great bonuses here. It gives us research bonuses, which would be really useful. Or just one research bonus that apply to any ship that we happen to end up doing. Because yeah, 1940's coming up, so we're gonna want that. And then most importantly, oh no, it doesn't give us that, never mind. The Japanese one will though. All right, I'm just trying to find, yeah, we still aren't able, we gotta get it at 40, we gotta get it down to 20% to declare war on anybody. It's currently at 40%, and we're almost there on world tension, so you know what guys, we might be able to get a war goal soon. So let's go ahead and move our army over to Iraq, the Iraq border. So I'm looking at the best route to go in order to get rid of that national spirit, like completely get rid of it. And it seems the best way to go is to go down here, because there's many of these that do it. You know, this one does it, this one does it as well, which we wouldn't be able to do that one until they're fascist, it seems. So yeah, I can't do that one. We could do this one, and that's what I was thinking, just to get it down to 20%, and we can get it immediately. We can go in and grab it, so that we could declare war soon on somebody, because yeah, that would bring it down to 20%, so we would be able to declare war, where world tension is high enough. However, I don't actually want to declare war on Japan. I'm only doing it for that reason, and I do want this Unite the Anglosphere, because this one not only does what the other ones do, it gives an annexation war goal against America too, which we wouldn't be using right now, but it gives us cores on Ireland, so that's super helpful. That's more manpower, man, and I know that doesn't seem like much manpower because Ireland doesn't have a huge population, but anything helps, guys. Which, by the way, we actually have manpower. I completely forgot that we have that. So we're going to want to go ahead and start building divisions. I should have already been doing that. My bad, guys. So we're going to go down this route. And then to get it, we do have to have this one. So we'll get this, which isn't that helpful immediately. But we'll get this one. And then that will bring it down to 20% and 6% penalty to war support. And then this would remove it and give us those scores. So that's the route we're going, guys. Let's go ahead and start building units. Should have already been doing this. I should have did that a long time ago, but whatever. It's fine. I'll probably get some more CAD divisions too. And let's just go ahead and, I don't know how, we have so much equipment. So yeah, we're going to want a lot of stuff. Let's get just a couple cav divisions. We're going to be using these for garrisons. We'll just get 2 for right now, guys. Colonial garrisons, I kind of feel like we have a lot of colonial garrisons right now, so I'm not going to get those. I really feel like I can't really do anything here because I don't have any army experience. I don't really want to get too many tank brigades because they're kind of useless. So let's just get 1 for right now. And then the rest is just going to be the infantry divisions. These are the most, like, you know, the best divisions that we have right now. You know what? Instead of getting these shitty tank divisions, let's get a motorized division. And these guys are much better. Yeah, they're not bad at all. Not great, but they're not too bad. Obviously need adjustments and stuff, but yeah, let's just get a couple of these. Let's go up to 15 here, see how that looks, and then 10 here. That looks good. Yeah. And we're now going to be short on motorized, so that does change that up a little bit. We want to go ahead and start putting a lot towards motorized. Is there anything else we're really short on at this point? No. We're doing okay on everything. So motorized and tanks is what we need. So let's go ahead and put, we are going to go ahead and pull from some stuff here. And we have a decision available as well. Oh yes, the uprisings. We're not going to do those just yet, as I kind of already mentioned. Let's pull from the fighters, pull that back just a bit. Let's pull from naval bombers, that's fine. All right, so that looks good for right now. Obviously we need to make more adjustments in the future. So the Mexicans are now declaring war. That's what they do on that communist branch. They declare war on Central and South American countries. So we can do these, which we will not right now. Or if we will ever, actually, I don't really know. We might end up having to do Australia. I don't know if we'll do the other ones. We'll see, guys. But they're going fascist on their own. All right, so war has started. World tension is now going to get pretty high yet. Let's go ahead and move these troops. I completely forgot that I said I was going to do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and move these. I feel like we could move quite a few over there and be all right, since we're building new divisions. Let's just take like one of these out, so we don't move too many. Remember, we have all these divisions over here to help us as well, which is a total of 6. So let's take one more out then. Again, I don't want to leave a situation where we don't have any divisions in the homeland. All right, so let's go and send them over there. Set them up to attack Iraq, because we should be able to make this happen soon. Okay. Oh, these guys can train up. So let's just keep these dudes here and then have them just train for a minute. Can't do anything anyways until they... Yeah, this guy's already done. Yeah, we can't really do anything with them anyways until the rest of the troops get here. And frankly, world tension is not high enough yet, though it is getting there quite quickly. So we could bring El Salvador into the but we're not going to. Yeah, I'm not going to, obviously. It wouldn't be beneficial to us to start this war just yet. We are we're attempting to expand into little countries right now. I don't need to, that would basically start the war with the communists. And we already know that we're having troubles with the Democrats, with the Germans hate us, and the Americans have a war goal against us. And we can't stop them from winning over there at this point. So these guys might be done training. Oh, there we go. Germany announces a Central European Alliance, and Republican Spain did join the Comintern. So basically, we're now going to have to support a... Yeah, that sucks. We're going to have to do a civil war here now. Shit. I mean, we probably would have had to do a civil war any damn way. But yeah, they're in the Comintern now as well. Okay. Not surprising, I guess. We expected it. It's nothing we didn't expect. And Soviets ramp up military buildup. So yeah, we're building up to the war now, guys. It is gonna get started very soon. And world tension is now high enough too that we can declare war. Let's put this in the motorized. we can get the war goal going. I should have, yeah, do that immediately. Let's go ahead and get, this is going to be 49 political power, 245 days. That's quite a while. All right, that's a shame. So yeah, we're not going to be able to do it anytime soon, never mind. That's going to take a pretty minute. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit quicker than that. We did get the infantry equipment. Excellent. Then that's going to be all we're going to be doing for the episode. I was hoping to make it a little bit further, but we made it almost a year. So that's okay. Let's see. We can get artillery. That would be useful to get. And I think that's what we'll do. Yeah. We'll go ahead and do the artillery. 69 days. And we need to update our infantry equipment. The reason why I kept those 2 factories into there. All right. So now we have to wait a long time before we can declare this war. These guys will be done training definitely in time for that. But that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. We're going to be going to war with Iraq. I don't think they'll join a faction when that happens, but who knows? Because by then, 245 days away, I think war in Europe will have started. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get them conquered early, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. But we'll be able to use the oil. That's another base we can use to invade French Syria as well. If we go to war with the communists first. I don't know who the war with us will start with. I don't know if it'll be with the Americans, the German faction, Central European Alliance, which the United States, I assume, would join that faction, or the Comintern. Let's go and take a look at the faction map here to end the episode. So, allies, pretty much just us and Canada, right? Is that it? Yeah, it's just us and Canada. Oh, yes, and our puppet over here. And then Comintern is looking pretty mighty, guys. Mexico, France, Spain, Yugoslavia, Soviet Union. I think that's it, right? And of course the Soviets, the normal Comintern. But yeah, still looking pretty powerful right now. They're moving industry to the Urals. This is the alliance here. We can see what they currently have. It seems like it's just them right now. Yeah, the only people in the alliance is Germany. So I think they do have to ask for those. Maybe I didn't read that right. Maybe they didn't join the alliance, and that's why they have the rest of the membership goals here. Yeah, I might have been reading that wrong. So yeah, they have to ask all of them here, and they're going to build this alliance up. I'm interested to see how it looks once they're done. It should be like all of Central Europe. I mean, other than the Dutch here. I mean, but it'll be Belgium, Luxembourg. I don't know if Poland would join. I assume Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia would probably join. Sweden, Norway, and maybe Finland might join as well. Denmark, definitely. Czechoslovakia, more than likely. I don't know about Austria-Hungary, but they could end up joining too. Yeah, there'll be a pretty good, strong central alliance here, and plus they'll probably get the Americans in. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see. And then of course we have the situation in Japan as well, where the communists are finally starting to win here. So they just got to get to Tokyo, man. But I think they do have to actually conquer all of Japan to win the Civil War. But yeah, they do look like they're making progress here finally. But yeah, it was a long, drawn-out war. And then I assume that they would then join the Comintern as well. We'll just have to see what happens. And then, of course, you have China. We don't know what's going to happen with them. So it's very interesting. I'm excited to see what happens in the next episode because I think that's when the big world war is going to start. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Hope to see you on the next episode. And thanks for watching, guys.